Muy buenas, chavales. Bueno, aquí estamos en el tercer capítulo, como estáis viendo, estamos en la misma ropa. Lo que pasa es que hemos aprovechado el mismo día para hacer dos vídeos seguidos y lo podré ver en diferentes días. Nada, vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos, aquí delante de la puerta, para preguntar a los Nifgardianos. Soy Yenefer, seguimos en la búsqueda de Yenefer. Y la verdad es que, como os comenté en el final del anterior, no me dan buena espina esto tan fácil. Yo creo que es una trampa, pero bueno, somos Gerard. A ver, muchas plantas. Yo no sé por qué enseñan las plantas. A ver, tengo que subir por aquí. Bueno, vamos a ver esto primero.
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers.
Go.
The scaffold.
Ancho, como
And
empezamos.
thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Bueno, alguien está roncando al lado. Bueno, no me interesa nada.
So long.
Juraría que alguien está... Ah, pues sí, este. Vale, vamos a ver.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned
Demasiado
only
bueno.
the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
A ver, eso no voy a discutirlo. Solo llame al regidor y el herrero, Willis. Pero dicen que este último es un enano. Vamos a ir... Bueno, va, no vamos a ir a malas.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern! This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Contra mí
Haven't
no.
thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Vamos a ir primero porque preocupa el grifo.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Yo bajo
Too big a
medias.
hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common
Vaya.
folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Vale, pues vamos a ayudarle, va. Vamos a ser buena gente.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on.
Ah,
They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
vamos a ver información.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov.
Mira con
He
eso.
has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Buh.
Go
Man.
to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislov. Thanks.
Es Sundiakten.
Sí, sí. Mira, qué faena nos está dando.
Bobbing about like shit out of the hole.
Qué faena nos está dando Yenefer. A ver, mapa. A ver, mapa. A ver. Eso me da igual ahora. Vale. Esto se puede tirar para atrás. Vale, a ver. Lugar de poder, no. Aquí. Tenemos bestia. Vale. Comprar punto de ruta. Vale. Lo que pasa es que me ha extrañado dejar a Bessemer. Pero bueno. No querrá meterse en cosas que no deben. Vale, vamos allá.
We have much work to do here.
Que sí, que sí. ¿Dónde está Sardinita? Una cinemática ahora. No entiendo. Ah, un viaje rápido. ¿Dónde puedo viajar rápido? Wow, facilísimo. Pues nada, aprovechamos. Ah, si es necesita. Qué grande eres.
Run, Roach.
No, no, correr no. Vamos a ir a galope. Que no estamos muy lejos.
Slow now. Whoa.
Epa. Ya.
Run, Roach.
No, no, no. Vale, bajamos. Por ahora la historia no está nada mal, la verdad. Lo que pasa es que... Joder, lo que nos está costando para encontrar a Yenefer, la verdad. Pago no servirá. Vale, ya te he robado todo.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant
Madre mía,
dreams.
coja a esta chica también.
Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Yo dejaba a Yenefer ya.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Oof.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a
Muy
week-old
peor.
carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge.
Yo
The
también,
whole
también.
village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Bueno, parece que sí, bueno, bastante.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Otra cosa.
Maybe next time.
Vale, encuentro un poco espino, vale. Esto no puedo evitarle. Arena. No tengo nada, ¿no?
Yes?
¿Eh? Vamos a contar la historia, va.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Bueno, lo que no tengo es dinero, ese problema. Bueno, ya veremos.
Farewell.
Bueno, los que queráis escuchar toda la historia de todos los textos que ponga, está muy interesante porque sabe la historia de cada personaje, que eso me gusta a mí. Los que no, pues lo tiré más para adelante y ya está. Yo intento que sean lo que lee un poquito a menos, pero también me gusta conocer toda la historia. Vale, ahora tenemos... Espera, a ver, misiones. Pregunta acá, tengo esto. Vale. Anda. No sabía que tenía esto. Una vez ya tenga delante una elección casi imposible, entramos mientras se... Vale. No, espera, no. Vamos a hacer... Encuentra un poco de espino. Vale. Tablón de anuncios, eso me da igual. A ver. Aquí.
Faster.
Vamos a centrarnos primero. Epa, estamos yendo al contrario. Vale, sí. No, el espino a medio igual. Vamos primero a ver lo del grifo.
Gentlemen, is this the road to Vizine?
No, no tengo. Vale, ya estamos aquí.
Hey there.
Ah, aquí estamos. Bueno, se va más rápido con el caballo.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Vale.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Vale. Vale. Esto está guapo. Aquí seguir las pistas. Tipo Monster Hunter, no ves, sin decir que es igual, pero bueno. En Monster Hunter sigue las pistas de los monstruos, pues aquí es parecido. Vale. Ya lo encuentro.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Sí.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
Cuenta.
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher?
Ya el
That
derribido.
monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone.
Cuenta conmigo.
Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Bueno, va.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No.
No.
Dogs might, though. So step careful now.
No me
Come
gusta
on.
matar lo que son
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started.
perros porque sí, pero
Soldier
bueno.
on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spot. Too late. Attacked another one.
Sí, ya.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bueno, pues sí que son feos, sí. Vale. Algo le pasa a tu perro, pero bueno. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Sabes tú? Oh.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak.
Ah, sí. Más
Sorry.
que yo.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Ah, hostia. Bueno, a decir.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
Oh.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Más de
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Vale. Pues va.
Griffin, know anything about it?
No, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Bueno, va. Yo te sigo, campeón. Un poco de espino, eso después iremos. A ver. Un buen paseo por el prado, no está nada mal.
Greetings.
No creo que... En este capítulo no creo que consigamos matar al grifo, pero... Lo dejamos para el siguiente.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
¿Por qué? Vamos, bueno.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Sí, sí, tranquilo.
Good hunting now.
De nada, chaval. Vale.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
A ver. A ver, no
The
quería.
camp.
Sí, lo acabo de hacer yo. A ver.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Creo que ya lo tenemos todo, ¿no? A ver. Misiones. ¿No? A ver. No encuentro nada más. Las misiones. Es que no encuentro más.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Subir. Vale. Epa. A ver, ¿dónde hay más Vale. Epa. Gerard, por favor, ¿no puedes saltar eso o qué? Uy. Vale, pero lo que digo, ¿no? Ah, vale. Eso no es lo que es. ¿No?
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old.
Pues no, sí, porque-
Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Vale. Anilla de quemarlo todo tú.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Vamos a ver las heridas.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Joder.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Vale, ya tenemos esta misión. Vale, perfecto. Vale. Vale, este ya tenemos. Esta es el contrato del grifo. Secundarias. Vamos a ver primero dónde está. Si tenemos algo cerca. ¿Esto qué es? Bueno, esas me dan igual. Yo quiero ver si... Prepárate. Prepara. Será esto, ¿no? No. Lo de la poción es que no sé. Vale, vamos a dejar esto por ahora. Vale. Vale, está aquí. Lo que pasa es que tenemos poca vida. Vamos a ir primero aquí este y bajaremos. ¿Tenemos algún póster cerca? Sí, aquí abajo.
Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth.
Mira que sardinilla.
Move it!
Pues ahí creo que me he dejado algo. No sé por qué. No, aparte del caballo. Ah, bueno. No tenemos nada. Ni puerros ni cerca, ¿no? Ve cómo se puede, chaval. Vale. Mira, ahí está. El póster que lo buscaba. Vale, vamos a viajar rápido. Y lo vamos a dejar aquí. Me parece a mí. Sí, vamos a ir aquí al molino que está cerca. A ver. Inventario. Puedes inspiración en el fondo del río. Vale, vamos a buscar esto y esta es que lo dejamos aquí. Espérate que morimos.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Vale. Pues vale, vamos a hablar un poquito más. Que he visto bastantes cosas interesantes. Vale, espérate, que nos hagamos. A ver. Perdona que hable mucho. Es que estoy un poquito... Vale. Vale, después ya miraremos. Pero creo que vamos a dejarlo aquí hablando con Vesemir. Vale, estamos en esta aldea. Vamos a ver estos tablones. No he visto ninguno. A ver. Por la presente guarnición. El Imperial anuncia que todas las semanas pobres de la aldea podrán acudir a recoger. No. Este primer fue la lucha contra el puro de amor. Sí. Yo lo cojo todo. Todo. Soy muy avaricioso.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
Vale.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him.
Correcto. Qué listo.
What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
A ver. Vale, dejamos esto.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside.
Pues sí, hijo
Remember
mío.
Tredigor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Vale.
Later, Vesemir.
Vale, vamos a ver, antes de irnos, sobre las misiones. Tenemos un huevo. Vale, esto es el grifo. Vale, con este hemos hablado. Y tenemos... Prepara una dosis, es que no sé. Vamos a hacer la golondrina. Y bueno, harto en cuenta de un. Y después tenemos contrato. Vale, perfecto. No, tiene el personaje, libros, artesanía. Será la... A ver, espera. Aceites, no. Pociones, esto, golondrina. Vale, me hacen falta, no lo sabía, ¿eh? Vale, me falta... Licor enano. Celidonia. Vale, pues este buscaremos. Vale. Pues nada, chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Espero que os haya gustado y ha sido un poquito más largo. Pero bueno, en el siguiente capítulo, si os dais mucho ánimo al canal y os gusta, seguramente ya vayamos a matar al grifo. Que bueno, que es normal que le vaya a matar gente si ha matado a su pareja. Bueno, como siempre digo, si os ha gustado, dad me gusta, seguidme y os espero en el siguiente capítulo. Hasta luego.